they know what it's like. No, you've been to one with different speakers. Now, Leah is, so I don't know what the right word is. It's not contactee. Leah is in conference with aliens, particularly Mesref, for one, and other aliens as well as. And now, when you make a statement like that, I've run into many people, Leah, who speak star language, and I don't make a comment about that either way. But I want to make the point that quite a few people do, and when they hear someone speaking in star language, they just shrug their shoulders, raise their eyebrows, walk away, and never listen. But you don't do that. You don't actually speak star language as such, do you? You're in contact with different aliens, Mesrefers in particular. And you were sent here basically to tell their story, weren't you?
Yes, a very succinct summarization. Yeah.
And during the time you tell that story, you won't break into words that we don't understand, will you?
No. No. I mean, again, nothing. It's just I admire a lot of people who can channel. I'm not a channeler myself. I consider myself to be someone who's trying to listen to a conversation beyond the door or through a wall, and that is essentially how the communication with ETs is with me. I pick up whatever I can, and it's not always going to be perfect 100% of the time. It's not pure raw data all the time, because it's quite a arduous process sometimes, and there are some, to a degree, physical there's a physical cost to it sometimes if it's prolonged contact. And the kind of contact that I have, it's spread out throughout pockets. So even though I have ongoing contact and essentially 24-hour, but the difference is that it's like always like a murmur at the back of my mind, as opposed to having like those spikes where I would have actual direct one-on-one contact. Sorry, that's my cat. And if I have those ongoing spikes, that ongoing contact, that's when actually has a physical cost. I do get the shakes, and it gets like a very neurological response to say the least. But I'm not. I don't. I mean, there's the odd ET words that I can pick up, but not so much.
You weren't tutored to speak in their language. You were chosen to pass on a message, and if they spoke in their language, it would take years, decades to actually work out what they're saying and break the whole thing down. That's not the purpose.
No.
And I want to make the point, we're not, and nor am I criticizing people who do that. I'm not passing judgment. What I'm trying to do here is to set a line in the sand about what you do and don't do.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you do your presentation, you'll be talking about different aliens and their quirks and their habits and how you've reacted with them. And in particular, at the finish, you'll probably spend a bit of time talking about that one alien we just spoke of, Mesref. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, Leah's going to do how long are you going to be talking for?
About 60 minutes. So there's going to be, I'm going to have 2 presentations at the moment. So the idea is I have a 60-minute presentation, and then the second set, which will be the following day, about 40 minutes, maybe less, depending on how much I can really fit in the first. But that's roughly how long. It's not going to be terribly long. And the kind of content I'm planning on covering is involving ET health and lifestyle and wellness. Sort of stuff, which is something that I haven't really been talking about before. I was talking the more general sense, but this is more because the conference is aligning more, talking about like wellness, health and lifestyle and all that, and how to survive Earth. Making a lot of personal and societal changes. I'm going to be introducing how the group of ETs do it themselves, how they live, how they navigate this crazy universe. So,
and also in Mesref's case, where he drops some hints on how you can get into the stage where you'll be part of the change that's taking place. And I've got to make the point that is a focal, central point in all the presentations we do, whether we're doing them here or we're doing them overseas or whether we're doing them through this. And so Leah will be talking there. You've got 2 sessions. We have 2, and then we've got quite a few other people who'll be talking about specifics. And yours is more, you're going to keep that alien link involved in this. We'll keep the original link involved in this. And all the other stuff, whether it be cannabis, whether it be psilocybin, whether it be common law, or whether it's the stuff that Kerry Ann and Chris do with basically headspace and how to get your head in the right space so you can be part of this. It's all part of a general story about the change that's taking place and your place in that change, or your non-place in the change, because there'll be people who are part of the change and some that will no longer be part of the change. And we will be talking a fair bit about that with our next conference with Mesref. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Leah, and I'm sitting next to her. And look, we're inviting you to come along. And I will make the point again. If you normally go to a 3-night, a 2-day, or whatever it is conference, you pay normally 4 figures to get there. And this one, you're paying either 1/4 of 4 figures, which is $250, or if you've got a pension, it's $225. And if you want to stay there, there is showers, toilets, camping facility, and I think it's about $30 a day, isn't it? 60 for like 2, $30 a day. And we ask that you pay that. Last time we paid that too, but it meant that we ended up making a loss, because
there was a bit of a
basically if you take the 60 out of the 250, you're down to 190 for a night and 2 days, and that just didn't cover everything. So we've slightly raised the price, but it's only slight. And again, we've kept the price at a level where if you don't have a job, or do have a job that doesn't pay well, and many people have them now at the moment, that seems to be something that's quite common, you've got 2.5 months to save up $250. It can be done. All right. Okay, you turn that off for us now, since we went 20 minutes for just raving as usual.
20 minutes, All right, see you there, everyone. Bye-bye.